The final fixture of Week 19 was played in San Sebastian at the Real Arena between Real Sociedad and Villarreal. Two teams fighting for European football this season, a battle between Imanol and Marcelino. Marcelino had never suffered a defeat as a manager away at Real Sociedad, but his side lost this game 1-0. A really good win for La Real, which keeps up their good form, particularly at home where they are showing such defensive resilience. And they have now kept 11 clean sheets this season. Alex Ramiro has kept all of them, and he was a key player tonight. There was a possible early penalty for the visitors, but no handball by Brais Mendes. The hosts were without Zubeldia because of suspension, also without Becker and Odriozola. And as for Villarreal, no Jeremy Pino, suspended, and a number of attacking players unavailable. No Ilias, no Pepe, no Ayose, but they did have Tierno Barry playing up front with Pap Gay closest to him, and those two combined on 21 minutes. Gay feeding the ball in to Barry, who had Villarreal's best chance of the first half, a really good chance, and he made a mess of the finish. Imanol's side let off the hook slightly in what was a cagey first half. La Real seemed to be playing within themselves, slightly with the handbrake on. Their best player was this man, Takefusa Kubo. He teed up Luka Sucic, who drove towards goal on 23 minutes, but couldn't keep the effort down. At this stage in the game, all of Real Sociedad's good work was coming through Kubo. He was their brightest spark. This was a quick throw-in into the path of Barry, who had scored a hat-trick in Villarreal's previous match. Back in December, a 5-2 win at Leganés. But there was no free scoring in this game for the Yellow Submarine. They lacked precision with their finishing and their crossing. A poor one from Baena, who then delivered the free kick, from which there was a chance for Willy Cambuala, the centre-back, who was playing in central defence alongside Juan Foyth. Cambuala making just his third appearance in La Liga, and Foyth making his first start in more than a year. Cambuala's shot was blocked by Martin Zubimendi on 33 minutes. The attendance for this match was 20,855, a lot lower than usual for Real Sociedad. The club in general were unhappy with the scheduling of the game, a Monday night fixture. Then they have a domestic cup tie on the horizon at home to Rayo Vallecano on Thursday. But they had a job to do, and it was Kubo doing the best work. He set the ball back, and it came to the midfielder. Luka Sucic once again with the strike. This time it came back off the post from the young Croatian midfielder. Kubo taking on Cardona, and it was a very clean strike from Sucic, who was looking for his second goal in Spanish football. And he hit the post 10 minutes before half-time. It was goalless at the break. And in the second half, from a Villarreal corner, eventually there was a ball in from Baena, punched away by Ramiro, and then Foyth with an effort on target. And then Santi Comisania lost out. Cardona crossed. It was cleared. And look at this. Oyarzabal with the pass, and Kubo gets there ahead of Parejo. Dances around Kiko Femenia and scores. An outstanding goal with 50 minutes on the clock. And this was the only goal of the game. Kubo's fourth in LaLiga this season. His first since early November. A goal of real quality. Villarreal caught out on the counter. Oyarzabal aware of the space, but look how much ground Kubo had to cover. He headed the ball away from Parejo. This was a nutmeg on Femenia. An outstanding counter and a memorable goal which won the game for Real Sociedad. And it earned them their 8th win in La Liga, which lifts them to 28 points within 2 of Villarreal. The visitors went looking for an equaliser but never found one, and La Real held on for an 11th clean sheet of the season. They did so pretty comfortably. There were some moments when Ramiro was required, but in moments like this there wasn't enough quality in the delivery. Imanol withdrew Sergio Gomez, bringing on Ander Barrenechea on 62 minutes. After this result, Real Sociedad have kept 6 consecutive clean sheets at home in all competitions. Incredible to think they won only 1 match from their opening 7 at home this season. They've really turned around their home form, and this was a super win for Imanol's team, who were cut open here by substitute Gerard Moreno, who hit the target on 64 minutes, forced a save from Ramiro. Incredible space he found, teed up by Barry. Good square pass, and Moreno, who was on as a substitute, tried to make it 1-1, but couldn't beat Ramiro. And then Baena tried to find the top corner. Unsuccessful. At the other end, Sucic went for goal, and his effort was deflected. It came off Willy Cambuala and could have been very awkward for Luis Junior, who continued to play in goal for Villarreal with Diego Conde out injured. And the Brazilian goalkeeper adjusted very well to make the save. So it remained 1-0, and Villarreal remained hopeful of finding an equaliser, but it never arrived. There was a yellow card in the second half for Aramburu. And he will serve a 1-match ban after this caution. And from the resulting free kick, Moreno controlled well, delivered well, found Cardona, who brought the ball down superbly and fired at goal, but found Ramiro in fine form. The goalkeeper tipping over from the left back, who was looking for his second goal of the season. Imanol then brought on Pacheco in central defence, replacing Aritz Stondo, and brought on Olasagasti for Bryce. His next changes saw Kubo and Oyarzabal withdrawn, with Oskarsson and Marin brought on. In truth, the home team held on pretty comfortably for all 3 points. There was a tame header from Barry with just 3 minutes to go, and it could have been 2-0 when Ori Oskarsson was played through on goal in the final minute of the game, but failed to beat Luis Junior. And so in added time, the Yellow Submarine tried to find an equaliser with their very last chance. It was Cambuala throwing himself at the ball, but Ramiro held on, and Real Sociedad won the match by 1-0.